Good morning, everyone. I am Vicki Edmondson, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and it's another beautiful Friday in April. Today, I want to show you how to make 24 cards out of 4 12 by 12 pieces of DSP. Have you ever needed a bunch of cards quickly? You can put whatever sentiment you want on each one. This is a quick way to do it, and you only need 4 pieces of DSP. I am using the hand-penned 12 by 12 DSP today. It's on page 131 in the annual catalog, the current annual catalog. It will be retiring May 2nd. So if you want some of this paper, you better get it. They may, toward the end of the campaign, sell out. So it's beautiful paper. And for this one, these are the front and backs, and these are the coordinating colors that match with the DSP. Okay, so to begin with, these are the 4 that I've chosen to use. You want to choose something that you like the front side and you like the back side. This is a technique card that I'm going to show you today. It's called Stack, Cut, and Shuffle technique. I did this in an in-house class a few weeks ago, and the ladies were thrilled that they could make 24 cards out of 4 12 by 12 pieces of DSP. So what you're going to do first is you're going to take your DSP, you choose 4 designs that you like. You're going to have it be 4 inches wide by 5 1/4. And what you do when you cut that, you're going to have 4, so you can get 3, 4, 4, 8, 12. So you get 3 out of that end. And then at the bottom, you're going to also have 4, 8, 12, and 5 1/4. So that's going to give you 6 different measurements, or 6 different, gosh, I'm looking for a word and I can't think of it. But it'll give you 6 of these, just like this. 6 sets of 4 inches by 5 1/4. So you're going to want to pay attention if it is directional. You don't want your flowers or your image being upside down. So pay attention and make sure that they're all right side up. You're going to put them together. We're going to cut all 4 pieces, and this paper trimmer will do the job. All right, so you're going to make sure they're all even. The first cut you're going to make is at 2 3/4. So you're going to put it here at 2 3/4. Make sure it's all lined up. Make sure they're in the right direction. And you're going to cut all 4. You'll have to bear down a little bit harder. I'll go back again. And you will take these pieces and lay them aside for the moment. And then you're going to make sure they're all stacked up well again. We just cut this at 2 3/4. Now we're going to rotate it. And we're going to cut at 3 inches through all 4 pieces. Again, making sure they're all lined up. Hold them tightly at 3 inches. Okay? And we're going to cut there. All right? Now for these, I'm going to lay them aside. And just lay them aside right here. Then we're going to take these little strips that we cut off the side. We're going to make sure they're lined up. We're going to rotate these, and we're going to cut this at 2 inches. 2 inches, okay? Okay, there we go. We don't need the cutter anymore. That's all the cutting you have to do. Okay, and here are our pieces that we just cut. Here we go. I think I'll put that there. Okay, that's the cut part. The stack, we stack them, then we cut them, and now we're going to shuffle them. So what we're going to do is this one here, top left, we're going to take this top piece and move it to the bottom. Okay? Then this one, we're going to take all 4 pieces up and we're going to shuffle 1 and shuffle 2. Okay? Then we're going to take this one and we're going to shuffle 1, 2, and 3. Okay? We're not going to shuffle this one at all. So you'll see you've got one of each of the 4 designs that I chose. Okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to lay them out. We're going to take this top one, lay it here. Let's see if I can stay in camera here. And that one. And that one. And that one. Okay. Then next we're going to take this next top piece. Stay in camera. There. And there. And there. And there. Again, I'm just laying them all out. I won't be able to stay in camera with those others. So right now we're going to work with these 2. Okay. Now flip it over and decide what you want, how you want your layout to be. Do you like that? If you do, fine. If you don't, look at the back of these. Maybe you want that one to be there. This matches with this. All this coordinates really well. Okay. So you just kind of flip-flop them around and decide how you want them to be. Okay. So I think for this one, I like that. And I think I like this. Definitely is a decision-making process here. Okay, I don't want that one, I don't think. So I want that. I think I want it to be like that. Okay, now we're going to go to this side. And what do we like here? Maybe I like the lavender there. Leave that. That. Okay. Now on this one I have the green showing in the longer rectangle. This one's a shorter rectangle. But you do them however you want. Then you're going to need a piece of basic white thick that is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and you burnish that. And I'm going to push this aside for right now. And we're going to lay these out on the card base, and they're going to butt right up against each other, okay? So after I get it on the card, if I don't like it, I can definitely change it again. I just like that piece there. And you don't have to turn it over at all if you don't want. This is the hardest part for me, is deciding what to do. Decisions. I tend to overthink it most times. Okay, I think I am going nope. I hope you guys don't have this much trouble thinking it through. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. So I'm going to take my multi-purpose glue and I'm going to start putting them down. Now for these cards today, I'm just showing you how to make these 24 cards. I'm not going to put a sentiment or anything on them just yet because I don't know what I might want to use these cards for. So I'm just going to show you how to make them and explain how to make them. And then I'll show you some that I did complete. I've made like 3 different sets of these because I need cards all the time. So you're going to leave a little border at the top and on the side. Okay. And if you want to change this and put the larger triangle up here or whatever you want to do, you can also do that. Just switch it around however you want to do it. I think my multi-purpose glue is about out. There we go. Doesn't want to get started this morning. Okay, and again, that multi-purpose glue will give you some wiggle room. So we're butting it right up against this. Straighten it out just a little bit. All this paper is so pretty. All the sides, the front, the back. Love everything about this hand-pinned paper. Okay, gonna do that. And then our final one. Put that right up against there. Okay. Now, there's one card. All right, let's do another. And the way I had this one laid out was here and here. That's the way I had it laid out, but I'm not sure I want to do that. So, I think I want this yellow. The yellow color showing more. Okay, so there. That side. And of course, you're going to send these to different people so they don't know how you laid the previous one out at all. So you just do whatever you want to do. And they're going to be in the mail and everyone will enjoy your creations there. Okay, I think I'll do this one this way. And again, you've got 4 different styles, shapes, patterns, colors. So you've got plenty, you'll have plenty of DSP that you can mix and match and flip and flop and however you want to do it. That's why this is called the stack, cut, and shuffle. You can shuffle them however you want to do it. Okay. Oops, I got that a little bit crooked here. Get that back off. Okay. Are you getting the idea how this is done and laid out now? It's quite simple, but it makes the cards very quickly, and you'll have 24 cards before you know it. Okay, that's 2. And if you have a little spot like that, that's a little space, don't worry, because when you put a sentiment or whatever on here, you'll be able to cover that up. All right, and then let's do these 2 also. These are the 3rd and the 4th stack that we had. Okay. Now, if you like that, if you want all flowers on the front, definitely you can do it. If you don't, you can switch it around, however you want it to be. Let's see, I've got that. Got that one. I have that. You can even switch these around, you know, mix match them, however you want to do it. Absolutely fine. Okay. That and that. Actually, I think I'm going to put that one there and this one here. See how I changed that up? All right, now I want that. I think I'm going to leave that way. I think I'm going to do that like that, okay? All right, I'll push that aside. Bring in another card base. You'll need 4 card bases to do this first set. After you get these done, then you could go ahead and make your cuts on all of your 12 by 12 paper and leave them in the appropriate stacks, and then take each stack that you've cut and place them on your card bases. It's easy if you go ahead and cut all of your card bases and have them ready. And then all you have to do is put these together, lay them out, put them together. Like I said, I tend to overthink things, and it takes me longer to figure out how I want them laid out than it does to actually do the cutting and the shuffling. But that's part of it. And always remember, if you do have something that you need to pay attention to the direction, make sure you are looking at that and not putting it upside down, depending on the DSP that you use. Okay, always butt them right up to each other. Okay, and now let's do this final one here. Okay. And I'm going to lay these out. The final one, that beautiful pink matches that, and that pale papaya matches with that one. So I am definitely going to leave it just like this. And the reason I'm not going to put any sentiments or anything on these today is because I don't know yet. I might need to send a sympathy card, a birthday card, Mother's Day card. Mother's Day is coming up before long. So a friendship card, whatever. So I'm just going to prepare these. I'll have 24 cards made. And then when I need a card, it'll already be done. I can just pull out my sentiments, decide what I want to put on it, and go from there. Embellishments, you can add embellishments, ribbon, whatever you want to add. But at least the basis for 24 cards will be made. And again, I'm not going to make all 24 on the video today. I'm just going to show you how to do that. Okay, so we've got our 4 cards, our basic 4 cards laid out and adhered to our card front. Okay, now that's the first cut you did. Now your others, like I said, you're going to have 4, 8, 12, 4, 8, 12. So you're going to be able to get 24 cards. This is the layout we did today and the DSP we used. And I'm going to show you one that I have completed, a set with the daffodil paper that was free during celebration. I've already sent one of these cards out, so I don't have the 4th one. But here you go. I used the the hippo dies. And Hello Friend, I use the brass butterflies to put on them. I use the larger of the daisy punch, which is retiring. So if you want that, it's still in the annual catalog for now, but the large one is retiring. I use different colors of cardstock for those. I stamped them with the color ink that I was using the paper to match, and then laid it out just like this. Pop these up with dimensionals and put Wink of Stella on the flowers. And like I said, I've already mailed the other one out, but that gives you an idea of how you can complete these cards. So I hope you guys will try those and put whatever sentiment or whatever that you need on them. Use whatever DSP you have. Just make sure it all coordinates and you've got it in the right direction. That's it for today. I appreciate you guys watching. If you do not have a demonstrator in the United States that you're currently dealing with, I would appreciate it. If you would place an order with me, I'll have all the measurements down below and the items that you need. This is my April host code. If you do place an order, just use that host code. If your order is under $150, if it's more than $150, don't use this host code. And Stampin' Up! Is going to give you rewards for any orders that are over $150. You get rewards, 10% of that $150. Say if it was $150, you get $15 worth of free product. Anything free that you want from the catalog if your order is more than $150. If it's under $150, I'd appreciate you using that host code like I said. I hope you guys have a great day. Let me show you the cover. I can only show you the cover of the new catalog. We cannot open it to show you the inside. This cover is beautiful. Of course, it doesn't come with the tabs on it. I've already done that for my catalog, my personal catalog. This starts May 3rd, I believe, and the other catalog will go out on May 2nd. So if there's anything in the current annual catalog that you want, make sure you get your order in while supplies last. You guys have a great weekend, and I look forward to being here with you again for next Friday. Please give me a thumbs up, share the video. I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers. And once I reach 100, I might just do a little giveaway. Thank you guys. Have a great weekend.